Welcome, namaste, beautiful spirit. Thank you for hopping on your mat with me. Welcome to this cozy slow flow. We will explore movement that will leave your body refreshed, flexible, and happy. So when you're ready to begin, head down to your mat and we'll start in a seat today. I like to take a couple rocks and sways in my hips through the upper body just to bring myself into my body, to check in and to center in. Let's take in some deep rounds of breath. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Wave your arms open, wide, deep breath in. And breathe out, send your arms towards the front of your mat and forward fold. Let the hips start to open here and the back body start to stretch. And deep breath in. And out through your mouth, let it go. And sliding your hands back, rolling shoulders back over the hips. Take a breath in, send your arms up overhead. As you breathe out, right hand down by your right hip, side bend. Lengthening through the left side body. And we'll flow this space. Breath in, arms wave up, and then release the left hand down. Stretching and opening through the right side body. And just moving through this a few more times. And to your right. Deep breath in and breathe out, release over to the left. One more time to both sides. Send both arms up, breathe in. We'll twist over to the right. Right hand behind you. Look over the right shoulder towards the back of your mat. Sit tall as you inhale. Flowing this space too. Breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, turn to your left. Arms go up, stretch and lengthen, and then over to your right. This time I'm taking my right arm behind the low back, reaching the right hand for the left pocket, just opening the shoulders a little bit more. Through center, follow your breath. And then over to your other side. Left arm wraps behind the low back if you'd like. We'll take this through once more, going to your right and then to your left. And face forward. Stack your knees on top of each other and let's move up to tabletop. And spread the fingers out wide, grounding through your hands. Tuck your toes and send your hips back, downward facing dog. We'll move through a little flow. Lift the heels. Deep breath in. Breathe out, bend your knees and soften your heels back down to the earth. 2 more times through that. Lift, breath in. Bend and relax the heels back. Beautiful. Take a breath in with me. Bring your knees down to your mat. Let your hips sink back so you can slide your arms forward and release into your puppy pose. Really opening more through the front body. You can have your forehead down or look forward and let your chin rest on your mat. Taking deep breaths, sending your breath down. Let your hips sink back so your arms slide back. And then let's lift up to all fours and back to our downward dog. And just one more space to warm up before we move into our main flow. Curl the right knee forward between your hands and walk your hands towards the left long edge of your mat and turn into your wide-legged stance. Hands underneath your shoulders. We'll start to explore some movement here. Let your upper body sway over towards the left arm and then towards your right. And a couple more deep breaths in, letting the backs of the legs really open. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat, and we'll step the back foot up into standing forward fold. Lengthen and look forward. Breathe out and fold over your legs. And draw the navel in. Let's roll up to standing. Stretch your arms over your head. Palms together, bend the knees. And then breathe out, hands behind the low back. Fingers interlace, push your heart forward, and then fold over your legs. With each exhale, let your upper body be softer, more relaxed. As you look forward, bring your hands to your low back and then release them down to your mat. Step your left foot to the back of your mat, and we're going right into tripod. So send your right leg up and back. Let's bend the right knee, open up the right hip space. And just enjoying how this feels in your body. Next breath out, bring your right knee forward, back into your lunge. Release your back knee down, untuck your back toes. Bring your left hand by the left hip. Reach your right arm open and take a side bend, reaching your right arm over to the left. Breathing deeply. Feeling length from the right hip all the way to the right fingertips. One more deep breath in. Bring your right hand down next to your right foot. Tuck the left toes, your back toes, lift your back knee, and let's head into side lunge towards the back of the mat. Left toes point out, right toes point towards the top of your mat. And fingertips underneath the shoulders, deep breath in. We'll take one dip, so top of the head points down, fold in. And then breathe in, look forward, wave your arms open. Bring your hands behind your low back, clasp your hands together, pull the shoulders back. We'll go right into a warrior two stance with the legs. So turning the right toes forward, deep bend into the front knee, keeping your hands in this bind behind your back. Let's take a deep breath in and then fold on the inside of the right leg. We'll pause here just to feel that beautiful stretch through the hips. Let's bring the hands down to frame your front foot. Let your hips turn forward, back knee releases down again. Let's open into dragonfly twist. Right arm goes up. Deep inhale, seated half splits. Hands frame your front foot, straighten out the right leg, and let's fold forward. A final space. Look towards the front of your mat. Lunge forward. Standing leg split. Back leg lifts off. Stretch your toes towards the sky. Top of your head points down. Let's take another breath in. Left foot lands at the back of your mat. Palms press down, step into a plank. And let's release the knees, lower down to the heart and front body. Open into cobra. And breathe out, release onto the earth. Tuck your toes, press to tabletop. And send your hips back, downward facing dog. Just noticing the differences between the sides of your body now. Stretch the left leg up into your tripod. Opening through the back of the right leg and then bending your lifted knee, opening the hip space. And deep breathing. On the exhale, curl the left knee forward, step into your lunge. Here the back knee releases down, untuck your back toes, really stretching through the right quad. Right hand next to the right hip. Wave your left arm open and then stretching your left side body. Letting your breath keep you present for these different spaces. And grounded in this moment. And twirl your hands down to your mat. And tuck the right toes. We'll walk into side lunge, head to the back of your mat. Hands under your shoulders. Dip the top of your head down, rounding your back body. Wave up, Send your arms out wide towards the front and back of your mat. Clasp your hands together. Pushing your heart forward. And keep your hands in this structure. Warrior two legs. Bend into your front leg. Nice deep breath in. Fold on the inside of your left leg for humble warrior. Pressing your feet into the earth, letting your toes be relaxed. Hands release down to frame your front foot. Turn into your lunge. Right knee releases to your mat. Open into your twist. Send the left arm up. Feeling this very detoxifying and refreshing twist through the hips, all through the upper body. And breathing out, hips go back to seated half split. And our final space, glide your hips forward. Right leg lifts off your mat for standing leg splits. Maybe pressing your palms flat into the earth. Right foot steps to the top of your mat. And fold over your legs. Hands on your mat for support. And let's lift up the heels so you're on your tippy toes. Lower down so hips hover the heels. And gently release all the way down to a seat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Knees gently fall open into your butterfly. Roll your shoulders back. Deep breath in. And breathe out, fold over your legs. Letting your breath come in through your nose and out through your mouth now. Release back up. And bring your knees together. Stretch your legs away from you. Our final space will be a seated forward fold. So send your arms open. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Lengthen your arms forward. And relax over your legs. And if it's not super comfortable, right when you move into this, just take in some deep breaths. Help your mind to soften here. And slide your hands up your legs, roll your shoulders up, bend your knees, and let's slow release down to the back. Let your arms fall open by your sides, close down your eyes. And take in some deep breaths to help your body surrender into this beautiful present moment and to absorb the beautiful energy of your practice. When you're ready to close your practice, take in some deep breaths again to center back into your body. And breathe in gratitude and positive energy. Thanking yourself for taking this time to show up for you, to show up for your body, and for this practice. Namaste.